Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss about the Eversor Assassins of the Officio Assassinorum in Warhammer 40k universe. So without wasting any time, let's get into it.
Fear me, for I am your apocalypse. This is what a Dictatus Eversor says when he is in battle.
The Eversor Assassin is mostly shrouded in mystery, but what is lore known is just how effective and destructive they are. The Eversor Assassin, a shadowy and enigmatic figure within the grim and brutal universe of Warhammer 40k, is a relentless and deadly operative of the Imperium of Man. Born and bred for the sole purpose of hunting down and eliminating high-value targets, the Eversor Assassin is a nightmarish fusion of advanced biotechnology, combat expertise, and sheer homicidal fury. This specialized operative is a living weapon designed to infiltrate enemy strongholds and wreak havoc with ruthless efficiency. In this exploration of Eversor Assassin lore, we delve into the origins, training, and harrowing exploits of these ultimate assassins, shedding light on the dark and complex world they inhabit amidst the unrelenting horrors of the 41st millennium. Eversor Assassins are the most gruesome products from the Officio Assassinorum. They are drug-crazed killing machines that have been enhanced with bioengineering techniques and experimental surgical procedures. Their mindset is amplified to make a mere dislike of the enemy turn into a fervent hatred, or turn their duty to the Imperium into a suicidal rage. Their main goal on the battlefield is to eliminate the heart of enemy operations in the fastest and most unsubtle way possible. They aim to destroy all leaders of the enemy force, thus killing the beast from the inside. These psychotic assassins will be absolutely ruthless in their pursuit of victory for the Imperium. The Eversor's bodies and minds have been modified to be extreme killers, thanks to specialized genetics and human biology. These augmentations push the limits on their human physiology. The assassins are also fitted with adrenal ducts that speed up the brain's higher functions. This allows them to make complex tactical decisions and make calculations quickly. These adrenal glands can also supply blood to the brain, allowing for the assassin's ability to operate briefly in a vacuum. To help the assassin cope with all the changes and act as a failsafe in the case that the primary heart fails in combat, a secondary heart has been implanted. How are Eversor Assassins created? The Eversor Tempi also makes use of a number of combat medications that render the assassin psychopathic and push his bioengineered bodies to their limits in an effort to improve his performance. These assassins are equipped with a hyperactive immune system to combat the effects of the drugs they consume. However, it isn't fail-proof. If an Eversor's heart or brain stops functioning, his sophisticated immune system may not be able to maintain control. He will become violently explosive from the chemicals he has ingested. Assassins of Eversor are well aware of this fact and often use it to kill their targets. The Eversor has become a deadly killing machine thanks to the use of a lot of drugs and modifications. It is highly addictive, and most of the assassins know they will soon die. But they relish the idea and are extremely addicted to death. The only way they can survive is through cryosuspension. It sustains them until they are called upon to do the next task. Eversors are stored in cryocrypts aboard secret ships distributed throughout the Imperium. These vessels remain in a constant state and wait for orders from Terra's High Lords to deploy them to the battlefield. After being selected, the Eversor gets transferred from the cryocrypt in a special drop pod. As the assassin enters the pod, Neuralink sends the details of his mission to him while he is in cryosuspension. The pod launches at the target planet. Remote links activate, allowing the Eversor to reanimate while fine-tuning his body for what lies ahead. The Eversor's lifespan is prolonged due to the nature of cryosuspension. The assassin might not realize how long it has been since they were in cryosuspension. It can take years or even centuries. For the assassin, it seems that only a few seconds have passed between the previous and current mission. They are fully focused on their task and eager to satisfy the Imperium's bloodthirst by taking down the enemies. As they remain unconcerned by the nature and purpose of the attack, the enemy is entirely taken by surprise when an Eversor engages them, which grants them even more success. Even if Eversor dies, the bio-meltdown process may cause all foes around him to be destroyed. The assassin's biochemistry explodes with the force of a plasmode, and in death, he will attain his goal. Who deploys Eversor Assassins and against whom? The Officio Assassinorum, a secretive organization within the Imperium, deploys Eversor Assassins against high-priority targets, including heretical leaders, enemy commanders, and dangerous alien foes. They are used when subtlety and precision are not a concern. The Eversor Temple. The Clade was known to have used Terra's Actic region for a deep freeze isostore under the mantle. These cryopods housed Eversor Assassins still in their dormant form. They were kept frozen in conduits that held super-chilled methalon. The Clade's technologians looked after this facility and were sworn to secrecy of its location. It contained at least 10 Eversor field agents in their dormant states at all times. They were kept cold by conduits that stored super-chilled methalon, while they remained unarmed in a semi-dormant state. The Eversor Temple may be the most terrifying temple of the Officio. It is because their assassins focus on terror and shock tactics. Their mission is to instill fear and terror into the minds and hearts of those in positions of power. These assassins only work for the Ordo Malleus when the taint of chaos has spread through an entire organization's ruling elite. An Eversor Assassin is deployed behind the enemy line to get rid of the taint. While the Ordo Malleus and more prominent forces are engaged on the battlefield by the Chaos Minions, an Eversor attacker is used to sneak behind and destroy the leaders. Assassins of this nature rarely have one target. Instead, they are charged with inflicting havoc on the foe's leadership with the aim of driving out the chaotic insurgency. Brutality is necessary to complete the cleansing of all renegades and to make sure that their legacy does not get lost. An Eversor Assassin uses an unstoppable attack to destroy their foes completely. Eversor Assassins may be used by the Ordo Hereticus when the ruling class of an entire organization is suspected to be guilty or attempting to commit heresy. Eversors are similar to the Ordo Malleus in their ability to destroy the source of any rebellious activity. They cause such havoc and destruction, they can eliminate all traces of heresy. What sets Eversor Assassins apart from other assassins in Warhammer 40k? Eversor Assassins are known for their unparalleled aggression and brutality. They are experts in close combat and chemical warfare, making them a terror on the battlefield. Unlike other assassins, they are often unleashed as living weapons of mass destruction.